Hey guys, Christine here, and I set the intention for you to see this message at the time that you need to hear it. I hope to provide you guidance and some clarity and help you make some mindful decisions along your path. Now, if you are interested in a personal reading every month on the 15th of the month, I draw a email from my email list and I give away a 1 free hour session. If you're interested, look in the information box below, go to that link and put your email address in there, hit submit, and you are entered. Also, I am doing personal readings. I'm scheduling for November and December. If you're interested in a personal reading, please feel free to follow my website and you can book there. Also, if you're not following me on my other social media, make sure you check me out there. I do other content. And let's start with an oracle card. All right. Crossing bridges. This is a time for healing, mending, and releasing. Right? Crossing bridges. And then rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering into your life. Wow. So when I first connect into this energy, I see this crossing bridges. Time for healing, mending, and releasing. When you're in a place of healing, mending, and releasing, this is on both the physical and emotional level. I feel like this is about you healing relationships, healing your inner traumas, and really releasing what's not serving you. That this is really understanding that, it's about really letting go of how some things have happened in the past, right? So you can begin something new in your life. This is about you doing what you need to do to make amends, forgiving yourself, forgiving other people, and really allowing you to take that deep breath and move forward, right? That this is you. If there's anything that you still have unresolved or someone you want to reconcile with, like this is saying, hey, you are taking the steps so you can do that. That you want to heal things within yourself, right? And sometimes, when you're crossing bridges, you don't necessarily have to burn them down, but yet sometimes you do, right? Sometimes you have to burn them down and make them not crossable again because you don't want to go back to the familiar. But sometimes, healing something and releasing something doesn't mean you have to burn it down to do this. But just know as you're crossing, it's like you're stepping into something new, a new way of doing things, a new way of seeing things that you may have. There's times that sometimes you have to step away from people and situations for a little while, and then they'll come back, but they'll come back in the right energy for you. But there's sometimes that you have to, release people and not let them come back because it's not for your highest good and what's good for you. But sometimes there is things inside of us that, still need to be forgiven. And remember, forgiveness is never for the person or thing that you are forgiving. It is for yourself so you can release yourself from that self-inflicted prison. But this is the time to do it, that you don't want to carry it with you, right? If there's someone from the past that you need to reconnect with, you know who it is, if there is someone there. And you know exactly what you need to do. And this is the time for you to do it. And know that rainbow blessings are showering in your life. Even if you feel, and I do feel like sometimes you feel like things are going so well, and then you think like other times things are not going well. But there are blessings all around you. Are you allowing yourself to see them? Are you allowing yourself to know that blessings come in like a variety of different ways? Are you only focused on blessings in one way, right? But this is an idea of if you're thinking about starting something new, this is your go ahead. This is like go, collect $200. This is the time to act, right? So this is about let go of any hesitations and any concerns that you may have, that whatever you can dream for your future, that it can be yours. Because remember, everything starts with a dream and an idea, right? It's about you really just taking that idea and moving forward with it. So if you're thinking about anything new with like career, or you're wanting to buy a new car, or you wanting to buy a new house, allow yourself to really go after what you want. Focus on what you want. Stay focused on it. It's so funny because I just noticed here, like this flowers here. I just literally bought myself some flowers today, but I see these flowers here, and this is just like for me as I connect into it, like, hey, be grateful that you can buy yourself flowers, right? So that's a blessing. Like flowers are a blessing. They're a beautiful gift from the universe, and you are a blessing too. So trust that sometimes you have to allow yourself to, really be out there in the world, because you are a blessing to others. The best gift that you can give yourself and anyone else is your happiness. So, are you allowing yourself to do things that make you happy? Woo! I tell you what. So let's just go into this reading and see what you need to know for this week coming up. So this would be the week of October 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th. Through the 30th. Did you see me counting my fingers? That was so funny. Sometimes I even do that with alphabet. I'll be like A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Yep, I need to go to G. All right. So let's see what the person watching this needs to know for the week of October 25th through the 30th. So I'm asking for no reversals right now. Clear and concise messages. All right, so now that I have this laid out, let's go into the reading. All right, so what I got here is I see that you have someone coming towards you. This could even be your energy right now, the romantic, imaginative, really slow moving when it comes to love, romance, or creative projects. When I see the Knight of Cups, this is someone that, is going after their dream, but is going after it slowly, carefully, and methodically. This is really someone that can be imaginative, can be really swept up in the idea of romance, right? So this even could be you of really, wanting to believe in something so much better, right? But no, this is not about, calling someone or something in that's going to try to save you, because that's not a thing, right? That ultimately you are the one that is manifesting everything that is coming toward you. So really allow yourself, and this, when I see this, this is really about someone that can be very charming, right? So, and I feel like you could be very charming too, right? And this is in the past. You even could be dealing with someone that has really like swept you off of your feet in the past, right? But what I see in your present influence is the Magician, right? So the Magician is someone that is working with energy, able to be very resourceful, understands that they have to take inspired action when it's time, right? That they work with the energy of the universe. This is really about understanding that when it's time for you to take action, you will know, but you have to be very mindful with your what I'm hearing is you really got to be mindful with your words and what you're asking for. I really feel like you're being asked to look into what do you really want for a relationship, because I feel like you think but are you really paying attention to what your heart is telling you? Remember that when it comes to the Magician, it's understanding that you have all the tools that you need. It's like you already know and understand what it is to create your own reality, right? And are you really allowing yourself to see it? Or you I feel like you're kind of working against it a little bit. So in the near future, you have the Page of Wands, all right? So the Page of Wands could be a fire sign. It could be a fire sign. So that'd be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, right? So the Page of Wands is someone that is creative, enthusiastic, courageous, and confident. But I really feel like you need to be confident, because you got an air sign that you may be dealing with that is rushing towards you. Like, I feel like this person is coming towards you and wants some answers. I feel like this Knight of Swords is someone that can be very direct, you know, authoritative, sometimes blunt and overbearing, and very opinionated. And, you know, it causes it like, oh, I feel like it almost cuts you with a knife, right? But you see that like they're kind of coming, like I feel like you're trying to be adventurous, right? You're trying to be adventurous. You're trying to move forward. You're trying to be creative, and then like someone's coming towards you and just knocking you down. Don't let that get you down, right? Because what I see here is you have the Seven of Swords, right? This person coming in that really wants answers is really trying to manipulate the situation, right? When the Seven of Swords, it's about lying, stealing, cheating. It's about running away from your like I see. I almost see like as this person is running towards you, that I almost feel like you're trying to escape them, right? You're just like, you're like going to handle it well, but you are like skirting around whatever they're asking you. Because remember, the only person you really have to be honest with is yourself, right? Is yourself. Because what I see is whoever you're dealing with here, you're just really trying to cut your losses and walk away. You're just trying to walk away and move on to something else. This is like you're feeling a little like in a place of like, you might know the deeper meaning of everything. You might understand that you're trying to move on. But they might think that you are trying to manipulate, lie, and like deceive them. But I don't feel like you are. I feel like you are trying to walk away from the situation because you are trying to get excited about what is in store for you or where the future is going to take you. And you're just trying not to get caught back up in this again. So you're deciding to walk away from it. And I do feel that is probably the best course of action for you, because what you don't want to do here is you don't want to feed in to this situation. And you certainly can't run away from it. It is something that you do have to deal with head on. And it's like an unfinished symphony kind of thing. Like you do have to allow yourself to walk away from things that make you feel like you're being lied to or manipulated. But remember, at times everyone plays that part, right? Everyone plays that part. It's almost like you're trying to take your stuff and go, right? You're just trying to take your stuff and go because you know there's more, more to the story. There's more to the story. You know that there is a deeper meaning to everything. And I feel like the person that you're dealing with might not be at that level yet. And that's not your fault. That's not your fault. But I do see you walking away from the situation. Because what you do got here is the Ten of Swords. Remember, the Ten of Swords just means that you know that this situation's over. It doesn't mean that you didn't care about this person. It doesn't mean that you didn't have a lot of love for this person. It doesn't mean that you have ill will for this person. You just know that this situation is done, right? Because you have like you're dreaming about where you want to go. You're dreaming about romance. You're dreaming about love. You're dreaming about like your next step, your next forward movement. I do feel like there is going to be a little bit of a time where you kind of look back a little bit and like, am I making the right decision for me? But ultimately, with the Eight of Cups here, like, you know, and you're going to continue to walk away because you know that there's just more to it. And you do know that overall this situation is done. It doesn't mean you're down and out, and it doesn't mean you're a victim. You don't play the victim. Really, I hear like, don't play the victim, own your part in everything. Own it. Don't try to be sneaky and get away with anything. but you don't have to be honest with anyone but yourself, right? The honesty with yourself is the key. But it's like you'll know when to walk away from something. But I do feel like this situation is really going to try to bring you back in very quickly. It's because I feel like these words cut you like a knife. Yeah, because what I got here, look at this. All right. So by moving away, you can't see this because this is like a crossroads in your life, right? You're at a crossroads. So by continuing to walk away, like, you know that this is like, you have a decision to make. Do I stay or do I go? Do I stay or do I go? Do I stay or do I go? Right? You can't see everything. It's like you're having to just trust that both decisions, both of them could be right for you. Which one are you going to take? Because things are being hidden from you on purpose, right? Because what the universe wants you to do is, the universe wants you to really go within, right? Go within. Allow yourself to see new opportunities that will be presented to you, right? Don't just focus on what happens in the past or the cups that you are familiar with or what you know or what, like, have these expectations. Really allow yourself to go within and decide, like, what do you want as you're moving forward? What are you moving towards, right? Because what I think is, like, what you don't see is by walking away from the situation, by continuing to move forward, you end up going through this personal transformation, and you really save yourself a lot of time and heartache. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. A lot of times when you see the Tower in reverse, it's about someone being afraid that if they let go of something, that they miss out on something, right? Sometimes you have to let go of something so you can really see what is important, not only for you, but that way that, the other person can see what is really important. And is there anything else the person watching this needs to know? All right, so you're going to feel a little defeated. You're going to feel a little defeated. And I really do feel like because of this, the words that this person's saying, they really make you feel like, I'm not sure if I'm going to be successful if I continue to walk away. That's just you going through that releasing of the fear, right? That's an illusion. That's an illusion. That is not true. You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. That you just embrace, allow yourself to take a pause, allow yourself to embrace any delays that come your way. If you're met with any resistance, right? Remember that it's you need to let go of any worry or guilt or like that, come out of that place of being in your mind, right? Because the being in your mind is what is going to cause the resistance. So you have to allow yourself to take that step back and understand that what they're doing is their stuff. It is not your stuff. That is the key to not letting it make you feel defeated, right? That's the key for you to be able to move forward. Really allowing yourself to pause, allowing yourself to step back, embracing any delay, right? Allow yourself to really understand that any pause or delay in a moment is really going to be beneficial for you, because it's really going to allow yourself to not get caught up in that negative mindset that really is like battering you down and beating you down. Because remember, you are the Empress. You have the tools, you have the ability to be able to nurture yourself and others, and you are that of abundance, right? You are that of abundance. You just need to believe it. Allow your confidence to lead you all the way. Just stay in your confidence. Be confident that you're making the decisions that are right for you, right? Stay in the confidence that you know that whatever this person is directing at you is theirs, not yours, that you can be confident enough to know that you are abundant on your own, right? That you are the empress. You are abundant. You are able to be creative, right? And you have all the strength that you need to be successful, right? You have all the strength. Sometimes, you have to, and oh my God, you got the King of Wands. So like what I see is like, you have to let this situation, oh my goodness, you need to let this situation, the person that you're dealing with that really is like making you feel defeated, you have to continue to allow yourself to walk away, because you have a deeper knowing that there's something more for you, that this situation you're in right now is done, dead, over, right? But it doesn't mean that, and you have to cross these bridges. It doesn't mean that you have to burn that bridge, right? What it means is like, you can honor, respect what lesson they brought to you, the role that they played in the life for you. You can honor and respect them. You can wish them well, have good wishes for them, want good things for them, and continue to cross that bridge. But this is, once you cross the bridge, this person of the past cannot come forward with you, because what you got here is you have a divine match. You have your divine partners coming in, your soulmate, you got someone coming in that is so much better for you, that is going to allow you to stay like in your confidence. It's going to embrace you being creative. It's going to, together you guys are stronger. Together you guys are stronger, right? Apart, you're already confident. Apart, you are already creative. You already have all the strength that you need. But when you guys come together, it's like that much stronger. But it doesn't happen yet. You trust your inner knowing. Trust that you know that you have to continue to walk your path. Allow things to happen as they will. Know that there are so many blessings still in your life, even if you feel like at times things are kind of difficult and you're not sure which way you're going. That ultimately, that stay positive mental fortitude, understanding that these situations, sometimes you put yourself in situations that you have to allow yourself to, face head on. You can't just sneak away. Like, this person's not going to allow you just to sneak away. You're going to have to deal with it head on. But yes, it is over. Don't get discouraged. Remember, sometimes words, they can cut the deepest, but it is the belief and the value that you give the words that give it power. So allow yourself to take that step back. Allow yourself to take that step back and trust in your knowing that you are strong enough and have the compassion with yourself to be able to move forward. And then I want to just leave you with one last piece of guidance. So guys, if you like this reading, if it resonated for you, please like, follow, and subscribe. Leave me a comment. I love connecting with you. Don't forget to sign up for that personal reading drawing. And if you're interested in a personal reading, make sure to click that link in the bio. And I hope that you enjoyed it. So last but not least, begin to practice allowing. I must get out of the way and let spirit give me direction. Sometimes, we have to get out of our own ways. Get out of our own ways. We continue to take that step down the path that sometimes we don't see where it's going to, but we get out of our way by not setting the expectation of what we think or how we feel it needs to come in. So what I'm saying with this and what I'm being told to tell you as I end this is, make sure you're not getting in your own way at this point. Don't be causing more trouble for yourself than is actually there. So I hope you find this reading found you doing well, and I'll talk to you soon.